What's up?
He wanted to show off that flat screen behind him.
Show up.
Hey, did you see the video I sent you?
No.
You didn't even
What was
look.
it?
No, I thought I sent it to you and Milos. I thought so.
Yeah, I saw something, but
Bro.
I was
Mine being nuked.
You don't have to look at it now. It's not that important. You can look at it later.
okay.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, I can only imagine, man. That shit's. I mean, listen.
What?
There's drones everywhere. They ain't
Was it a UFO?
No. How can it be a UFO? There'd be thousands of UFOs.
What are the drones
I mean,
for?
there are UFOs, but
what are the drones for, though?
well, if I would know, that means I'll be connected, right?
Flying up? Pretty much.
Listen. I just told Milos yesterday. Trump did a somewhat little press conference out of the blue.
Oh, I saw that.
Did you see what he said? When they asked him about them drones, he said, Biden knows, the government knows, the military knows exactly where they come from.
Yeah, they know.
And why they're here. And then he asked him, do you know what's going on with him? He said, I can't answer that question. That means there's
they know where the garage where it came from. And
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That means there's something going on and they do not want us to know. I mean, this is so fucking obvious that you're holding this back that they're somehow probably trying to prevent panic. I don't know. Hey.
Yeah, it couldn't be nothing else.
Can you imagine they tell you like a couple of days before Christmas, they said, look here, man, we're not sure exactly where it is, but there's a nuclear bomb somewhere near the fucking city.
Well, you better, I mean.
You better not light that.
How can you prepare for something like that?
You better not light that Christmas tree.
I ain't putting one up.
How are you going to prepare for that? Like, what do you do?
There is no preparation. That's why they're not telling. That's why they're not telling anybody, because it would be nothing but panicking. Can you imagine what the stores would look like today if they would have said yesterday, "Hey, shit, I don't know how to tell you." You know. Yeah, we have up.
Yeah.
Something's going on. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here Monday. I hope whatever happens between the fucking 23rd and the 3rd.
They don't touch Germany, right?
Huh? Oh, Germany. I told my dad the other day, I said, if shit hits the fan, you guys will be the first one gone. You know? Yeah, I don't know, bro. That shit's not even funny no more. I watched too much of that shit. I had people over the house, Generac, to put my generator up for the whole house. You know how much that shit costs, bro?
How much?
What do you think? What do you think?
12?
12, Chris?
I mean,
I got an estimate of 22,000 and something.
okay. So you started with a small one, because I remember the one that you sent me first was...
Yeah, but I wanted... now listen, the generator itself is only 8,000 or 9,000.
Okay. And installation is 22.
Yeah, there's not only installation, there's so many things that you need to put that thing up. Because I want one for the whole house that covers the whole house with air conditioning. Can you imagine no air conditioning in summer? Can't go outside because everything's radioactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that shit, we laughing, but that shit's crazy.
Hey, so the Nationals, man, the other day was pretty tight.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Are you
there.
Are you still? Where are you? Because you're not at home.
No, I'm in Tampa.
I was just in Tampa Sunday.
What's in Tampa, Chris?
Oh, me? No. No, I'm training with Derek this week.
Oh, Lunsford. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay. Oh, there you go. He's open to it. That's good.
Yeah. So I went home because I did some filming at my house and then some filming the next morning. And then I got on the plane and came back out here.
How long you staying?
Till the end of the week.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Just
so
get a
yeah,
reaction.
so he put his name on the list at the Arnolds. That's a let's put up the Arnold to the list, so we got something to talk about.
He plans to do some competing this year. So
Yeah, well,
yeah,
once you're not Mr. Olympia, you know if you lose it, I guess you want it back really really bad. Okay, so there should be the picture from Instagram. Yeah, go on Instagram on the Arnold Sports page. Because then we see the whole pictures all in one picture. It's easier. All right, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so yeah, Derek Lunsford is in. Samson, who else is? Oh, what surprised me was that Carlos Thomas Jr. is in it.
Carlos, yeah.
I think that's going to be.
Good show for him.
I think so too. And who else is?
Would you say Milos?
It's a good show for Junior, Thomas Jr.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If he delivers, this is a real good show. Of course, we got Andrew Jacked,
Yeah. We have
Brandon
so
Brandon Curry.
Brandon Curry.
He's staying in America this time, staying on American soil. So
Yeah, is
it's
this
gonna be different for him.
is this the best lineup in the last 5, 7, 8 years?
Yeah, it should be. You know, you got 3 former Olympians. You got second place. You got runner-ups to the Olympia title.
The one in the middle, yes.
You
Yeah,
have
Rosa, yeah.
Yeah, no, the open, yeah, right there, yes. So we got Samson, we got Akeem,
De La
James,
Rosa,
De La
Florida,
Rosa. Yeah.
Mora.
Oh, William Bonac. I didn't even see him before. I'm looking at it and I didn't even see William on there.
Yeah, that's why I said Olympia runner-up.
Yes. That's yeah, that's a good one. Sean Clarita is again in there. I think it's going to be a very interesting show.
Absolutely. Especially now with Derek coming in, right? There was going to be a Samson Andrew show.
Uh-huh.
Now there is a 3-way plus, 3+, right?
Is there anybody else that can challenge?
So you've seen Derek in person. You're seeing him today too.
I'll see him right after this podcast. I'll see him.
Oh, really?
He picked me up, but you know, in person training, I haven't seen him yet. I went after the show.
Yeah.
So I will let you know what I'm looking at.
Which poses you're gonna work on?
Well, you know, the obvious stuff is not really the back, but you know, I want to improve the ab and thigh. I want to improve, you know, front double, and just tinker with what he's been doing. I want to see his routine, what he got it planned and got in mind, and then see if we can make everything better. But I think he's going to be better.
Who is he working with?
I don't know if you want me to say, but he's got.
What do you mean you don't know if he wants you to say? If he don't tell you not to say it, why?
If he didn't say it, then he doesn't want it.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah, I
mean?
don't.
Are we really?
But he's been working. He's been working already. They already been working for months already.
Okay, so if he tells you and tells you don't tell anybody, what does that mean? Go
He
ahead.
said I haven't. You know, I thought I like it because it's not all about who and whatever.
I saw. Listen. Oh, he already mentioned it somewhere. Hold on.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it's a guy I never even heard of.
No.
Oh no,
You're talking about Nick.
no. Nick is working with Nick is working with.
I've never heard of.
Nick's working.
What?
Yeah, who's working with the cement factory?
I don't know, but I think is that Nick? Is that Samantha? I don't know. I don't know. Who they are.
I think it's.
That sounds like
I
a.
think it's
is that a
Derek.
boy band or what?
No. What's his name? AJ? No.
Yeah, AJ Sims.
Oh, yeah.
AJ Sims is the cement factory.
Yeah. So is he working with Derek? Then he's working with Nick.
I think it's Nick.
I
That's
saw
what said.
somebody's working with Derek, and then he's somewhere there was a picture. Or somebody posted something.
No.
No? How you know? Come on, what are you doing?
Because
now?
I know. Because I know that for a fact.
So now you're gonna sit on the podcast here and pretend like you can't talk.
Yeah, that
Is that is
don't
that
do
what
that.
is that what we
Is that a
gonna
personal foul?
is that what we gonna do right here? Give me
Is that a yellow
how do I
card?
wait? No, where's my red card, man? What the fuck?
Yeah. Hey, Dennis, he's
No,
like
it's-
me.
I thought
You
hey,
can get out of me anything.
I thought we all won. You know what I'm saying? Look at him.
no. Okay, listen.
Good.
When I think a lot of people act like I'm withholding information or whatever.
Yes,
It's just-
that's what you always do.
no.
Fucking
You know what it is though, Dennis, is when people talk to you and they don't, they don't like, okay, they're just
it's
between me and
okay, Chris. I'm gonna give you an advice right now. What you're saying is, if somebody talks to you in private,
if they lose trust in
if
and
somebody,
telling you, they
okay,
be telling you things.
can I give you advice from a brother to another?
In this situation.
Yes. If somebody talks to you and you have a feeling, even if it doesn't tell you, that you don't tell anybody, even if the feeling for you feel like maybe you
That's the
shouldn't.
feeling I got.
Don't even talk about it. Don't even tell me you know. Just keep it to yourself. Just act like you have no idea.
I didn't tell you.
Because this is creating
Yeah, but you always be
situation.
trying to pry shit out of me, and I'll be like,
I just need you to.
but you stood there with your crowbar, ready to fucking crack me open.
Hey, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, he had to do something.
Yeah, it's everybody you know. It's nothing you don't know.
Yeah.
And nothing you wouldn't assume anyway.
And another thing is, hey, listen, what's going to happen? It's Derek. We already know. I mean, he can work with my grandmother. At the end of the day, he knows
Right.
what to do.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And I think it's more like that. I think it's more relaxed for him, a relaxed situation. I think it's going to be a different situation. And but I do know this: he wants to compete multiple times, not just one or
He
two.
should.
I think he wants to really get down.
Yeah.
I think he should have done Arnold Classic last year too.
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah. I mean, when you see
Well,
he's
as a reigning Mr. Olympia, and then if you listen to your coach, and if your coach tells you shouldn't, I can understand that. Looking back now, he probably said, "Man, I should have done this show too." But right now,
And
he's
how we were. We was kind of doing. If we want to do the show and we feel like doing it, we're gonna do it, and you just get the backing.
Yeah.
Now it's more like people left a lot of the decisions in the coaching hand.
Yeah. But now he's in a different position because he didn't lose his title. He even got beat for second, and he wasn't even close. So he's going to have to come back and redeem himself. He's got to do something.
Yeah.
Because Samson is pulling away, so he's got to do something.
You never
He's
did
gotta
before.
you got to do something to stay around.
Put your hats in the mix more often.
So now imagine Carlos Thomas Jr. with the size that he has and the shape. Imagine him peeled.
He can be a problem, but a problem for a top three.
Yeah.
But it can be a problem for everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, top three, it would be a shocker if it's anybody but Samson, Andrew, and Derek.
But I think Carlos can beat some people that has played really well in the past.
Brandon, William,
yeah, he could
Akeem.
We all want to see Brandon back at his best. I mean, Brandon at his best when he won Arnold, not the last time with the Boniac, but the time before, when he won Olympia and Arnold the same year. That was hard to beat Brandon. He would be a contender. Andrew Jack. I mean, Andrew delivered Arnold Classic, great condition, but was a little bit light. Now he put size, and he just needs to bring back that condition. I mean, he's going to be, mano a mano with Samson. We know that he can get him in some poses. I still think that Samson is superior.
What poses you think?
Well, front double, front lat spread, and ab and tie, I think goes to Andrew. Now, Samson is very good in
side
front
poses.
and front lat spread, but not Andrew good. Andrew is wider, like Chris, what you had with, let's say, flex. I mean, kind of, right?
I know.
Because you said
Hey,
yourself, it's more real estate, more detail, you know. But let me tell you, Samson is so impressive as he's improving on the poses too, not just on the muscles and the overall shape.
what are you
I
thinking about the back double?
I think Samson gets it. Samson is closing on the Derek on that pose.
Hey, you remember people used to tease him about his back?
Yeah.
I
Not
remember.
this, but the
No, I said some competitors used to mock him about his back, and then
Yeah.
he's like, "Okay, all
Yeah.
right, okay,
I think is
okay, man."
Samson show for sure, but Derek could be dangerous. I've seen that video. That's why I ask you. He hit ab pose in this video a little bit better than normal. He just didn't sit long enough, and I know that now that you're there, you can get him to do properly. There's an old video between him and Flex at whatever Olympia just yesterday. I don't know if you've seen that comparison. And I mean, now when you look at it, Derek was holding on his own. I mean, he could have gone either way, right? It's just Flex was Flex at the time, so something like this was not considered. But I mean, Derek was showing his true potential right there.
Are you talking
And
about his first 212 Olympia?
whichever they run yesterday on Instagram,
He got
they,
second. He got second.
yeah, yeah.
That
But
was,
to
I
be
think
fair,
that was his first Olympia. That's literally, he just turned pro at the Nationals that year, did the Tampa Pro, won that one, qualified for the Olympia, did the Olympia all in one, in like 6 or 8 weeks.
I don't know if
Oh, wait,
that's
no, let me take it back. He got fifth the first year. He
yeah,
got
yeah,
second the following year. Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes, the next year. I'm sorry.
that's the one. But anyway, listen, uh, grind Derek into most muscular poses. He's hitting that crab most muscular, you know, believing that he looks good. I don't think that looks good on him. I'm
the most
serious.
muscular,
Yeah, the muscular, but crab most muscular, right? You know, and get that detail.
yeah,
Shit.
they kind of do that. They kind of mocking Phil Heath with the.
Yeah, they all do the Phil Heath most
They're
muscular.
all doing the Phil Heath now,
Yeah,
man. They all doing the Phil
yeah.
Heath. Hey, I was gonna say, I was gonna say about the nationals, super heavyweight class, man, and also some bright stars coming up. TOFEEK Mohammed in the middleweight. This cat is going to be a force to reckon with in that the 212 class coming up.
Yeah, but if he's middleweight, he's 176.
180, I think is max.
Put it this way
Hey,
though.
they move it up.
Put it
I
this
think
way.
it's
He's a
up to
little cat.
180. I
He's a
don't know.
short cat, but
85? Or is it 85?
he's 76, 76, 77.
No,
Anyway, but let me tell
185 is
you,
185 is at UFC.
but let me tell you, but let me, hey, but let me, UFC.
I'm getting
Hey,
shit mixed up.
but the reason why I say is because I didn't even know he was a damn middleweight. I thought he was a light heavy, and I was even looking for heavy because I was looking for him in the Instagram. I'm like, no, I said I don't see him. I don't see him, and I didn't realize that he was actually a middleweight. And I was like, he looked like a damn light heavy.
Did he win the overall?
No, the super heavy won the overall.
Uh-huh.
But um, this cat is going to be a force to be reckoned with. TOFEEK Mohammed, he's out of Boston, and he he's been. I mean, he's really raw, super raw. Sometimes he didn't even open his back. Sometimes it was.
Did you slide into his DM already?
No, I know him. I got his number.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to the. I
yeah.
gotta.
This is when you
I'm
want
gonna
him. You
go.
you want to grab him when they're raw, just like that. Just
Yeah, super raw, and he just want to work hard. Sometimes he had that same mentality, like just going to the gym, get the work in. If you ain't lean enough, go harder at what you're doing. Go harder in the cardio. Go harder in the training. Get those carbs down. You know, he don't mind that type of work, and I think he's got the posing correctly and improved his back. back to the bicep wasn't great, but the legs are humongous. The ab selection, like the way the serratus and obliques and everything is lined up, is perfect, perfect. And
Yeah,
I think
you wanna grab him early because most guys they look their best when they turn pro, and then they start doing crazy shit,
it's too
trying to get
big.
too big,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
when they
yeah,
start fucking up body parts. So
yeah.
this is the time, you know.
And then and then Jacob Anfacino, I've been working with him for a few years now. And then when this past year, we brought in Chris to help out with the diet. And so we're both working with him. He took a third in the super heavyweight. But the thing is with him, we was hoping he was going to be in the first call out, and he was in the second call out.
Third place.
He was in the second call out, right? So everybody went out there. They took like 7 guys out there in the call out. And I'm telling him, just relax. You can work, you can try to fight your way up. Don't fall to pieces because you didn't make the first call out. And he just looked at me like, what the fuck? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. How do you? Yeah, how do you tell them? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I did.
Like fucking me. There's 7 guys ahead
What
of
do
me.
you mean? I got 7 guys. I can make 10. And so
For us,
so
it wasn't that bad. It was only 3,
and
so
yeah.
you still get, I might get 4th. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
fucked up.
Steve had the top 4 guys go walk off, and Tyler said go walk off, but don't go anywhere. Okay, so they slid in everybody else to the middle. They brought Jacob out, and then he's there and he's fighting, and like, because I was looking at some of these guys like, wait, to be in the first call out. This is not right.
Yeah.
And so they start posing. They did 2 poses, then they slid him in the middle. And then they went through all the rest of the poses. And then they had these guys go off. Then they had the third group come up, told these guys to go back and thank you. And then when they called them back out, called the numbers back out, they called Jacob back out with the first group.
All,
So
all 7 of them?
they brought back 5.
Okay, so he was already top 5 then.
Already top 5 now because he beat all the people they took off to 4.
Right.
So brought him back out. So he's in the top 5 now. Then they start posing. Boom, 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 switching people around. He got closer. Then they start judging him with the top 2 and 3 guys. So you didn't know if he was second, he was third. But he definitely wasn't in the middle. And then at the night show, they did another confirmation round, and they brought the top 5 out again, and they actually slid him in the middle. So we were like, holy shit. We were like, fuck. Like, dude just worked his way all the way up into the fucking top spot.
Right.
But then when all the dust settled, he was, he actually won a couple of shots. He had the widest back, the best back double bicep. Could have been a little tighter, and there was a little bit of water, a little bit of film there towards the end next to the other guys. So he ended up taking third, but he just missed the top 2. But he don't want to go. He don't want to be the second place and get a pro card. He want to win the thing and and be decisive. That's his goal. So I told him, I said, hey, at least you got a good look. You got in front of the top judges. They know who you are. They see you coming, and they like what you're doing. So I think kudos to him.
Yeah, and it's also good for other athletes to see that just because you're not in the first call out doesn't necessarily mean that you're not placing, because there's a chance that you can get overlooked.
You can get overlooked.
It happens. It happens. It doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen. And you see, they made up for it. I like that.
Question I have. You said the top 2 qualify in each category?
In the super heavyweight.
Man.
Two pro cards.
Yeah, the one tall guy was 6'3".
It's too easy. It's too easy now.
And then the other guy was the other guy won. He was in third in the North America previously.
So nationals is each winner of the category was turning pro.
Yeah.
Now it's top 2 in each category?
I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
MILOS'S face.
No, but come on, isn't that too much?
I think each class winner is too much. I think it should just be the overall. Make it and
they're gonna
get the
if they're gonna
best.
do something with it, then I don't mind. If they're gonna do something with it, you know,
So, but this,
I'd be
Chris,
like this. Hey, you go ahead.
but this is not only just in the super heavies. This is in every class.
Hmm.
You know, you can be lightweight.
But
And the top two.
the middleweight, but the middleweight class had two brothers. Another one is his name was Rico. Rico, his Instagram is Black Superman. But this guy, the top two guys in the middleweight was pretty damn awesome. I think they got a promising future in that 212. For sure.
Yeah, it's
And pretty raw also.
a lot of pros.
But let's just touch that subject. In the 90s, when we were competing, come on, none of the champions is going to be 50 people on the stage, and there was like 85 professionals total. Now is 500 or more, maybe 1,000. So what if 300 people showed up at the Dennis James Classic?
It's not going
You
to
can't.
happen. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, but why? I mean,
They
there's
won't do it.
pros.
Because it's not going to happen. Because there's not 300 people thinking they can win. If hey, listen, Milos, if I would say top 5 qualify for the Olympia, then maybe yes. But it's only the winner. It's not even the top 3 like it used to be years ago. So now it's just the winner. There's not 300.
You know what? That's
you think 300 people thinking that I can win?
I think if you're going to go to win your pro card, you get the pro card. Now you have a pro status. You should be on the stage competing.
I know, but
Hey,
Milos,
Dennis, that's right, because we had the top shows, the Night of Champions, Arnold, and Olympia, all top 5 would be qualified for the next year.
for the Olympia, even the top 10.
Yeah, originally
Yeah,
top
was it?
Yes.
when we started, Chris, yeah, it was top 10.
Yeah.
I know because
Do you remember 10 finalists? Chris, you don't remember it was 10 finalists?
I mean, I know 10 would come out.
Yeah.
And all those people.
And the rest. See you next year. So those 10 were qualified for next year. Then they brought it down to 5, and they brought it six, and then now it's 3, right?
Yeah.
Or 5.
3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So if they would do that, can you imagine if I would say top 5 qualify for the Olympia? Of course, there will be way more competitors. Look at I'll give you an example. Pro qualifiers. There's a pro qualifier where the overall in each category gets a pro card, 1 pro card. Nah, so if you have 7 categories or 9, you have 9 pro cards the whole show. Now there's shows like the Amateur Olympia where the top 3 in each overall get a pro card. So there's 3 times the amount. Of course, they have double the competitors. It's normal because there's a better chance of winning a pro card. You know, so
Yeah.
that's the way it is. It's just like pros nowadays. They look at shows like I might be able to snatch one here. That's the same with the amateurs. They think the same. Shit, I'm going to go there because there's 3 pro cards in each category. And I might have a better chance. It's just the way it is.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. If it was up to me, there would be the overall only.
Of course.
If you don't win the overall, you're not pro because
USA 93.
yeah, 98. So
Hey, but you know what the thing is? I wasn't the one that they were looking at to win. They thought Mike Francois would win it, or Edgar Fletcher would win it.
Yeah, but they looked at you way more than they looked
but me.
They looked at you way more than they looked at me. They didn't even know who I was. Shit. So they knew who Chris Cormier was.
Yeah, but they thought they were saying thought I was too small or whatever. They were thinking about me. I was too balanced. I didn't have any outstanding body parts.
Yeah. But
There was like
but but imagine how you felt winning the show. Now,
oh, it's amazing.
how do you feel if you go to the nationals and you get second and now you be a pro? How do you really feel?
How do you really
Be like,
feel?
it's like go back to my
You feel
Instagram.
like
Let me go change my status.
Yeah, it's like instantly.
right now.
Yeah, before you even fucking take a shower, they change the status. IFBB Pro.
Is that
You know what I'm saying?
Kelly Rowland? To Beyonce. Do
Who?
you feel like Kelly Rowland?
Why?
Like a second, like Tito say like Tito to or Randy compared to Michael. You got Michael Jackson, the top one, and then they got Tito and Randy and the Jackson Five.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I
But
don't know.
anyway,
So, Chris, how
hey, if you
many?
do something with it, that's another thing. Because sometimes, I think, like I said, the middleweight class, both those guys look like winners to me, and
Yeah.
and I was happy to see, just for the experience. Also, I was happy to see Jake make it up like that. That was cool.
How many competitors were there?
For
Like
that super heavy,
a total, like nationals.
I'm not sure. I mean, the light heavy and the heavyweight classes, those had the most guys. They had the triple. I did a video of it. The one that had like 3 lines, I think, or 2 lines at least in the light heavy and the heavy.
Man, if they give out 2 pro cards in each class, I'm sure there are at least
So 30, 40 in each class?
at least 800 competitors.
Yeah, and those 2 top classes they had in the super heavy, they had 18, 19 guys in the super heavy. Something like
Yeah.
that.
Now imagine what they had in classic and in bikini, and
Oh
they
yeah,
at least 800, probably maybe 1,000 plus.
yeah, at least
Yeah.
at least 800.
Because you can tell if you just give it to the winner or you give it to the top two. You can tell in the numbers of competitors
And
because
they had a wellness girl. They had a wellness girl going to be a star. The overall wellness girl, she's going to be a star. I got her name off the top of my head, but working with Jonas. She looks like a good pro already. So
yeah, I think that's the way it should be. You should be the one that looks like a pro. I don't think anybody should be turning pro and then needing 2 more years, 3 more years before they get on the pro stage.
and the physique girl, she might look like she's promising. She's out of Dallas, Texas. I forgot her name also. Don't kill me, but she's I know she's gonna be good too. But yeah, man, it was cool, man. But then I was like I said, I got out of there the next day and then went straight home and straight back over here.
Yeah, so you're going to be in Tampa till Sunday. Milos, are you going home for Christmas or are you staying?
I'll stay
mean-
here. My mother-in-law is coming today, actually.
Oh.
Betty went to pick her up.
Yeah. I was so good to see that picture with you and your mom for her 87th birthday. We looked at the picture. I said, look, she looks just the same. She hasn't changed. And it's
Yeah.
been like over 20 years.
But she got the best doctors in the world.
mom?
Over 20 years since I last saw her. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think my mom went to a doctor. God knows how long. It's one of those, right?
She's like my mother, yeah. My mother don't go to no doctor. My mom thinks doctors, that's how you get sick.
Listen, never dyed her hair, pluck her eyebrows, put the makeup on. That's not how it goes in
Yeah.
my country over there at that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she's doing good.
Yeah, she's doing right.
Yeah, awesome. 87, damn. My dad just turned 85 on the 8th.
Yeah.
They all up there. They're all up there. Yeah, so Lane, let's get back to the Arnold.
All right.
We got, in Classic, we got Mike Sommerfeld is throwing his name in, which I think is a good move. I don't see any Urs. I don't see any Ramon. Should be a clear win for Mike. What do you guys think?
He is by far biggest favorite. Wesley is their defending champ, right? Yeah, I know, but we were watching that show first row last time, and we were impressed.
Yeah.
Last year, right? So you can't discount that. Yeah, a little bit wider waist, a little bit smaller legs. in comparison to Michael that has that perfect structure and balance. Yeah, it's going to be hard. But Vasily gets ripped to pieces, right? And
He has to be super ripped.
yeah,
If he's not 100%, he just doesn't look the same. It's just not that impressive.
yeah.
I,
I
I
have
think he's going to
actually
be 100. I think he's going to be 100%.
Yeah.
Vasily, yeah, for sure. But Logan Franklin is competing, and
Logan, yep. About
yeah, I
him.
think he's very motivated to bring a special package there,
Yeah,
right?
but Logan Franklin, he always looks good, but why is he not breaking through? What's the reason?
He did need to be a little bit bigger, fuller, right? He did. So he was the compromising one thing or another. So he does need a little bit more size, and he can get in a crazy condition. And I think that he's on the way there. Yeah, I actually
He,
just
what do
yesterday,
you?
just to
Oh, he used to work
keep
with
him on.
him.
But no, I don't
He used
work
to
with
work
him.
with him.
It's just
He used to,
You
yeah.
want to say you used to?
I used to.
He
I
used to
love
pop
his
his head up
physique.
in the video.
I mean, like right here behind me, like I do it
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
He was doing a listen. This guy is a poser extraordinaire. I mean, that's literally speaking, like finger by finger, angle, breadth, facial expression,
As it should
everything
be.
goes into account, right? Even though when he was posing in front of Steve Weinberger at Dragon's Lair before, and Steve was like, that doesn't matter, just mandatories, mandatories, mandatories. Let classic guys do the classic poses. You know what I mean? You know,
Dude, you know what? I was saying this at the Nationals. They had this one kid. He wasn't the biggest, but the way he utilized his body, it was just beautiful. And I think they get away from that sometime, man. They just let guys do what the hell they want to do, and they should be like keeping them to the criteria way more as posing, way more as aesthetics of the body, anatomy chart, like an actual human anatomy chart. Guys just trying to get big, 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 and they're in a classic division. I mean, you should be able to see every little muscle in the arm, every little muscle. That's how classic should be and stay, in my opinion. But I think it's they start going for size and not really worrying about
You
that
think their weight
detail.
limit is too high?
no. What do you mean?
I
Too high,
mean,
less? No, no, no. It used to be always problematic. There was too low. So guys look perfect, and then they have to drop 10 pounds just to make a limit.
No,
And then
it's just a question.
I don't think
no,
so. As a matter of fact, I
yeah,
was
but what I think the thing is, let's say when Breon was in there, it was more like a detailed look, and then they start going for bigger and bigger and bigger. And now the game, and even though Breon was dying to get there, and then he would look better, he's a little fuller. I get it, but I still think when they start to get judged, it's going for more size and length and size over just a good physique and the way you utilize your body when you pose.
Yeah, but I gotta admit though, even though they upped their body by 5 pounds, I think 2 times in the last couple of years, I think they still, I would say 95% of them are peeled.
Yeah, they're gonna be, but
classic
peeled,
physique guys.
peeled but not detailed. Some of them
Hmm?
peeled but not very detailed in the
Well, I
in
mean,
the.
if you have 50 or 60 guys in the contest and there's 20 of them not detailed, that's still good. I mean, even if it's just 15, the top 15 guys are all in shape.
But the look is great and the energy is great behind it. As far as like, the stomachs are not, you know, bulging out. Excuse me. And that's one thing I think the classic is good for that. So we can always count on that.
It's sad that we have to say stomachs are not bulging out.
But you know what?
That shouldn't be even in a sport mentioned, right? That should have never happened.
Yeah.
But it's not a deep pool in the classic in the Arnold classic. It's not deep. It's really top heavy for who we know and who we expect to be good.
But come on, man, we had a 60 classics at Olympia. So you have a 60 Olympians, right? So you have a lot of people to choose from. Hey, there were some guys not making top 15 at Olympia that I thought that they looked phenomenal.
Yep.
I mean, it's top heavy at the Arnold is what I'm saying. It's really
Yeah,
top.
if you consider Urs and Ramon, yeah, skipping it again, I don't understand why they skipped it. Because maybe now they're gunning for the Olympia, but it's like classic physique. You don't need a whole year to put on size. Like
I
what?
know.
Especially, I think, especially because
Exactly.
I think, especially because Mike is doing it. This would be. Uh, I thought my show would have been perfect for both of them get on stage and hash it out. But now this would be for us to
You
be.
think no one want to lose to Mike?
No, but if he would have did the Arnold and beat Mike and win the Arnold, that would help him for the Olympia.
They've been ahead of Mike the whole time.
I
They
understand,
just
but
won last year.
if you give Mike a chance now, let Mike go ahead and win the Arnold. How much more hype is that going to give him?
Hey,
You know,
Mike should have done Prague.
yeah.
Yeah, Mike should be on that stage.
Oh,
next
you
to-
mean in open bodybuilding?
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Yeah,
He
he
didn't want
should've.
to do your show. Your show was the week before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he couldn't then sign up for it.
No. He had a reason why he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, don't we all?
You know. I guess it wasn't that. It was, yeah, well, I would like to see them both go at it at the Arnold, but I guess it's too late for us to jump in. They have different plans. So, yeah. I think it's great for Mike to jump in there, and I think if he wins the Arnold, which I think he will, he solidifies himself for their favorite front runner for the Olympia. And that's that must be a good place to be in.
He took few points from Chris Bumstead.
Yeah.
You said yourself you wouldn't mind if he have won on a Saturday, right?
Especially Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah. And some judges saw it that way. So that's how good Mike is.
Yeah. When he's in shape. That was
Yeah.
always his problem. So let's just hope he can repeat that, because if he can't, it's going backwards. That's the only risk. If you can, you got to be at least as good as he was. He should be even better.
I wonder if he has more room to grow.
No,
Or it's like,
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think he needs more, because
No, he doesn't.
It was kind of too.
yeah, he looks the closest to a bodybuilder up there.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he needs.
I would, if I was him, I'd go for more detail.
I think if he drops another 2 pounds, 3 pounds, I think it would be even more crazy.
More sculpture, anatomy-wise.
Because he poses really good. He knows how to position his foot and his body, to look great in
His body,
poses.
yeah.
You know,
Because he
It-
has longer
that's-
legs. He has the longer legs and a shorter torso.
yeah, he
That
can.
is, you missed that one? He knows how to position his ass. Sorry, Mike.
Pull it up.
I do it.
Got to pull it up.
Yeah, no, I always said it. I said it for many years. I told him if he ever gets in shape, I was the one that actually told him to go into Classic. Because he's a bodybuilder. I said, go into Classic. I said, make weight, get in there. I said, your shape is was unbelievable. And now it's just exactly.
Nearly perfect.
Yeah. He has everything. There's no weak points.
Yeah.
And if you look at everybody else, we can find something that could be or should be a little bit better. But for him, his back, he killed Chris from the back double biceps. I mean, it wasn't even close. Not you, Chris. The other Chris. Chris looked at me like, what?
Whenever you say Chris, I'm going to be like,
Yeah. So Wesley needs to deliver. He cannot get any worse than top 2, or that's going to not help him. Matter of fact, he has to place top. No, how is it with the Classic? The top 3 qualify for the Olympia, or just a winner?
I don't know that.
as Arnold?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, the
listen,
winner.
there was 60 qualified last year, so it's probably 3. Right?
No, I don't think it's just so many shows for
Is it
Classic.
top 3?
It's too many
is it top-
shows. No, I don't think so.
No.
No, there is no way there is 60 shows.
Well, if it's not top
Yeah.
if it's not top 3 in the Open, right?
Well, you have people who won the Olympia already.
Okay, wait a minute.
Well,
Is
Top
it
two.
is it top three at the Arnold or just the winner?
Top two, I think.
I'm not even
No,
sure
no.
to even.
There's no such thing as top two.
Okay, remember when Big Ramy placed third at the Arnold
He
Classic?
was Mr. Olympia.
No. He was not Olympia at that time.
Yeah, he wasn't qualified because he got a special invite that year when he won. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
he
not
placed
top.
third and
So it's
didn't
not
qualify.
top. It's just a winner now.
I think it was top two, really. Yeah. I'm not making it up. Anyway,
Hey, you see, they open up the Oxygen Gym Dubai.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the biggest one in the world. Obviously, it was going to be that going to Dubai, but I'm going to go out there in February. I'm going to do a camp out there. Some
you know,
special guests.
I've been to that Abu Dhabi. You guys are always in Oxygen Gym, but I had no idea until I went there. Abu Dhabi, and they
But
say
that's the smallest one, dog. That's not that's
50
okay,
pieces.
but
It's good.
not the top one.
50 pieces of back, legs, shoulders, chest, everything. At least 50.
Well, when they first opened up the one in the biggest one in Kuwait, they had uh they had 30 leg presses and they had 15 Smith machines.
Which
It's
one?
usually got two to
Which
do.
one are you talking about?
The one it was they made one on a different side of it's like 30 minutes from Jabriya.
The fuck we know Jabria is, man. Yeah,
That's
you
the
know,
main
like,
one. The main one, the castle.
well, the main one is there's so many before that. Which one you consider the main one?
Well, not the first one. The one nicer one, the one that everyone was going to.
Yeah,
for
that
the
one.
apartment.
That one is on the
That's Jabriya.
freeway.
That's Jabriya. But then they had one that was like you have to drive 40 minutes to get there. I don't know the name of it.
Okay.
But that one was. I mean, you got to have a cell phone to talk to somebody in that gym.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. And then now when they got the jacuzzi stuff going with the cold plunge and that whole thing, it makes it you get the food right away.
And not a woman in there. God damn it. Not
No.
no tits, no
And then when
ass.
Abu Dhabi got
damn.
hey, but the Abu Dhabi one got like a 4-star restaurant, 4-star restaurant.
You can have
Yeah.
all that. Put some big titty girls in there. And let them train. Stop doing mixed stuff,
I
man.
hope Dubai.
In Dubai, you can.
I'm hoping for Dubai.
I don't think he's going to do it because that's just the way his personality. That wouldn't make sense. People would talk about him if he said, "You in Kuwait, you can't," and all of a sudden you let girls in there. As much as he probably would like it, because that would bring him more.
That'd be a month. Oh, he
Bro.
would kill.
Yeah. Now we got.
That would be a cha-ching.
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Yeah.
Oh man, they'll be wearing that apparel too. Woo.
You guys,
Cha-ching.
what happened to
Gator,
pro
cha-ching, gator.
days when you didn't want any distractions? You didn't want to go to the gym.
Distractions.
Like, what the hell?
It's not even a
Who's training
distraction.
like that?
It's not a
Who's
distraction.
training like that?
See, Milos, you call it distractions. Other people would call it motivation.
Motivation.
Motivation, my ass.
Motivation.
I had one of my IBB pros in Colosseum
Talking
gym.
to someone who never been to a
Hey,
club. in
there's
their
not too
life.
many guys that deadlift like 750, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's deadlifting 750, and then girl is passing by, and he's on the halfway up.
And shit himself.
You probably know who it is. Oh shit!
I know who it is.
You probably know. Come on. Yeah.
See?
Anyway,
Chris?
I took Betty to Abu Dhabi, right? Oxygen. I thought, yeah, she can come in. I said, of course she can. So she had to wait outside, in that restaurant.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed with Oxygen Gym.
Oh,
Really.
wait. You mean in the restaurant? You mean?
Yeah, right in front.
Yeah. But you can do that in the one Jabriya. They go in the. I've seen girls in the pro shop and the restaurant before.
I tell you this, and the first gym that he had, the very first one, he had a girl work the fucking front.
Yeah.
Titties like this here. From Iraq.
At least that, huh?
Yeah.
So
That would
what
boost
you
the
have to do,
morale. That'd raise that testosterone where you
yeah,
go in there and live.
yeah. Nice to meet all three of you, right? Hey, I gotta ask you guys, how's your grip now that you're old?
Good.
Good
Yeah,
still?
yeah.
This is the first thing that goes. I'm just like doing this kind of shit because I lost my grip completely, you know. But then
How do you lose your grip?
Well, stroke it out in the morning, though.
Yeah, you probably
You know?
stop
Come
fucking
on,
jerking
man.
off,
Like,
and that's how you
double
lose your.
fist that thing.
That's yeah.
but I broke one of those. Like, oh, like piece of shit.
You lost your grip. That's where you stop. You stop.
Hey, the age, that's the first thing that
You
goes.
stop. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And you got to switch it up on them. You got to switch it up.
Yeah. You're right-handed.
Look at Dennis. He's equally
Equal
good
good.
at both sides.
And coordinated too.
You remember, I had my hand in a cast one time. I had to fucking adjust. You know what I'm saying? I had to make adjustments.
But you tore the biceps, huh? Yeah, that's the time.
Yeah, I had the whole thing in the sling.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a hard time.
Never had a broken arm before.
The broken one. This one was. Which one was broken? This one was broken. This one I had the biceps surgery.
How did you break?
Bro, I didn't tell you the story.
Oh,
I'm in the shower. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, I think. I don't know, Tampa. Somewhere in Florida. I'm in a hotel in the nice shower. I walk out the shower, and you know how you normally have that towel there that you put on the floor.
yeah. Okay.
I didn't put that towel down, and I get out and I slip, and I'm in the air, and that was literally
Oh.
3 weeks after I got out the sling. So I'm in the air. You know when you're in the air and you have
You got time to think.
you have literally enough time to think.
Yeah.
So I turned and I was like, I gotta catch myself on the floor like this. Bam! Caught myself like this. Boom. Everything good. I get up. Shit. Okay. Good. And then a couple hours later, we go to dinner somewhere. I can feel like it's a little sore. My hand gets sore. Really sore. I go to sleep at night. I wake up in the middle of the night. My shit was this. Pain. I was in so much pain, man. I was crying. I was on my flight home. I'm sitting on the plane. I'm holding my hand. It was so much. There was an old lady next to me, and I was just crying. I was in so much pain. I went to the doctor. I fractured my scaphoid bone. It's a little bone in here that only happens. She said this is usually us, BMX bikers. When they fall and they catch themselves with the hand, that's how that happens. And what happens is there's very little blood supply on that bone. So you have to get surgery. And they said, we're going to try with the cast. And then I was lucky enough, I had enough, it was healed.
Dennis, that happened to me in Kuwait. I'm walking out, all the bodybuilders eating in this one restaurant. I had my workout gym bag with me. And I walk out, I when they have a dust storm in Kuwait, when it's just dirt all over the damn
The stairs.
Yeah, the stairs, but it was no grip tape on the damn thing.
Yeah.
It was marble, like put that black marble. I got out there and slipped just like that.
Busted your ass.
Boom! But I hit my damn elbow and my hand like that. Fell on that because I still had the damn bag in my hand. This was bam.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell him, no, I don't want to go to the hospital. Because I've been going to the hospital every time I go to damn Kuwait, something happens.
Really?
Yeah. So then I was like, I'll tell him, baby, no, it's our Chris. Let's just have a doctor look at it. No. Man, I got to my room. I'm calling Beta. Get me to the hospital. That shit was killing me. It was swollen.
I tell you what's killing me. And I gotta go pee. Hold on.
I broke the damn thing. Go do that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah,
man, you didn't break nothing, man?
Well, listen, I'm going to wait for Dennis to come back. But anyway, I went to a third spinal surgeon for a checkup last Tuesday, and he also recommends the spinal surgery, like fusion. And
For you?
yeah, but I'm not going to do it. There's no way.
I got mine fused 4 and 5, L4 and 5.
And
Yeah.
hold on a second. So hold on.
I have
They open you from front,
the back.
from
Got
the
a
back.
small zipper in the back, yeah.
That was not how it's explained to me, because mine is down all the way to
In
S1.
the front?
Yeah, to the front, and then they're gonna move your organs.
Maybe they got a better way
Oh,
because my
hell
doctor
no.
was shit, dude.
But
My doctor was shit. I mean, I actually went. I mean, that first generation, those guns that go. This fucking guy, the first generation one, it was almost like a damn like a solid thing. And this guy's like, "Oh, let me help you with your back." I said, "Okay, I'm trying to come back, get into shape." Okay, this guy in Gold Gym Venice. I should have sued his ass, man. He fucking put it all the way up my spine. He gave me, I felt like he gave me arthritis, like throughout my whole spine. Like, and then the doctor told me never let someone put anything up your spine like that.
Damn, that old man prostate is calling.
yeah, yeah. That is, I
So,
was gonna tell you this. You know, when you go to like, okay, airports, and then you're waiting to piss, and there are like, a couple of old people there, and then you're waiting and
Yeah.
waiting, waiting, and nothing is happening. I was thinking, like,
I
that
know.
prostate,
you're doing there, like, it takes a couple of minutes
and then the
to
dribble,
get going.
that dribble.
No, normally, and I guess all men over 40 or over 50 would know what I'm talking about. Normally, you got to go to the bathroom. I said, oh, I need to go to the bathroom sometime soon. You got up to an hour. Now, when I feel I got to go, I got to go.
You gotta go.
I got 5 minutes. That's all I got. It's like, God
Hey,
damn.
but I was telling him I had the L5 fusion, but 3 days later, after this guy did this thing up my back, I had to go to emergency surgery. I went to one hospital because I couldn't even. There was no way I could be comfortable. I was just in so much pain. So I went to this hospital. They ended up releasing me. I was in the ambulance to go there. Then I went to another ambulance to another hospital down in Palm Desert, Eisenhower. And I'm thinking, the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I looked at it. You're probably gonna have to have surgery." And I'm thinking, okay, when I'm like 65 or so, I'll have a surgery. He said, "No, Chris, you can't leave." He said, "You can shift your body one way or another. You'll be shit out of a bag." It's right there in that L4 and L5. And I was like, okay, call and
Call
get
it.
me ready for surgery. And
Call the
then,
surgeon.
yeah, let's go. Because
Dennis, when you left to the bathroom, I was telling Chris, I went to the third spinal surgeon last Tuesday, and he also highly recommends that do the spinal surgery, fusion and artificial disc and all whatever it's supposed to be.
might as well do it, brother.
And when it was explained to me, right, they would cut your abdominos, linea alba, right, the pull it out, move your organs, and then
They'll probably take the whole colon out and put it on the side.
heck no,
That's what they
you
do.
know,
Bing, bing,
no
bing.
way on earth, shit.
But hey,
So,
both of you, Chris, did you finish your paperwork?
what kind of paper?
For bioaccelerator.
Oh.
Chris, is he frozen on us or what is it?
I pretended to be frozen.
He did a good job.
I never got the paperwork.
Damn it.
You should have like.
No, I didn't. What?
Yeah, you really look frozen.
I was acting. I'm playing
So
possum.
okay, so that answers the question. Milos, what do you mean?
What paperwork? I mean, I felt that way. I just got to do the other thing.
What do you mean? That's what I'm saying.
I just got to get the MRI.
So what you
I did
wait?
the
What you
other
waiting on?
Well, I was never really offered or sent the paperwork to be prepared or anything.
After Christmas.
Didn't you get that card? Did you get that card?
I got the card.
Milos, did you get that card?
Oh,
Oh, I thought you got the card.
I got the card
who do you get the card from?
from the lady.
They're at the expo.
No, I
From
didn't.
the lady.
I thought you got one.
I got one.
Yeah, you should give it to Milos because you're not using it.
I'm not giving it. I worked too hard to get where I got.
Yeah, Come on, Chris, you're not going to use it for next.
Yes, I'm gonna use it. You can't have it.
He's Chris. Chris just told
How's
you.
your toes, by the
Chris,
way,
Chris just
Milo?
basically told you should get the surgery.
Get the surgery.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do surgery, man.
I didn't.
No,
I
if you
didn't.
don't have to, I wouldn't.
Listen, I
was
didn't
thinking
meet
about it.
one guy that had the surgery that said, like, do it.
No, I wouldn't.
Everybody to me said, don't do it.
Ask Ronnie. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah, he had too many though. He had like 12, right?
I know,
12
but wasn't it mess?
Have a Ronnie. We should have a Ronnie on the podcast. Come on.
We did.
Yeah, no, but again, I mean, he's 8-time Mr. Olympia. We could have him.
Yeah.
8 times.
So why don't you call him and tell him, come on, we want you back on the podcast.
Well,
See how easy it is.
He didn't come to the show.
I
the
get
other day. I said, you in
it's
town? He said, yeah.
it's not that easy to get this to happen every week. Trust me. Because if you talk, I'm not saying Ronnie because it's not Ron, but if you talk to people, yeah, let me know and everything. Let
What
you
about
know.
homeboy from Holland?
Who?
He was just like, he's too busy. I'm like, damn, you too busy?
Who? Oh, Barry DeMay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't. Listen, if I ask you to come on and you don't want to come on, or you give me a bullshit, I'm not going to ask you again. I don't have any issues.
Right.
You know,
right.
I can understand people are busy, you know, but not everybody wants to be on a podcast. It's not for everybody.
But if you're in the business, it's don't make no sense not to talk about your business.
Well, I guess if you're mad at the industry, then I guess you don't want to talk.
You made your money, man. You made your money back in the day. You went to the other federation.
Yeah, I didn't get it either, but you know, I don't want to. I mean, everybody should have his reason, I guess. You know, I'm trying to get Mike Christian for so long now. I mean, I can't even reach him.
Bro, I can't either. I've been in Mike's house on his
But he
days,
likes my
day.
post. I like his post. But when you fucking write him,
You like his post?
no, because
Hey, you know what?
I always thought
You know
because
what,
he never replied to my DMs, but he keeps liking my fucking posts. That's like, you know, I said,
Well,
let me try again. It's like he's reading it and say,
Hey,
fuck.
man, I speaking of liking posts, there's one cat, I stopped following him. It's like this cat, he never likes anything that I ever post. And then when I see him, he act like he don't even know who the fuck I am. I'm right in front of him. He could say, what's up? He could like, hey, hit me on the arm. Hey, what's up? Nothing. The moment I unfollow him, why you got something against me, man? Like, what the fuck, dude? You don't do shit for me.
But to his defense, I'm gonna tell you, if you don't always see everybody's stuff unless you go on their page sometimes.
But you see me in person.
Right.
And you can say what's up, but you act like you don't know who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
And you're all around me. And then the moment I unfollow your ass, because I just got dead people.
So, but why would he act like he doesn't know who you are? I mean,
I don't fucking know. He's not a pro. He's just like a fan of the sport. But then that same day, he left me a DM. And, now you let me a DM.
I would have.
Now you see me because I ain't.
I would have sent him a middle finger back. That's it.
You can't say what's up.
Yeah, but I don't know. Some people get butt hurt of a fucking social media.
Yeah, you got something against me? I got nothing against you. I just don't have no room for you.
You should have just said, I don't know you.
Follow me.
Who are you? Yeah.
It's like it don't take nothing to go tap on you see some shit come through.
All right. Well, listen, you remember when Steve Weinberger was saying that possibly he recommends, instead of doing predictions of a placings, that maybe analysts
just analyze how do you think
say what all of those guys should work on to
or their upside or how this person can bear because of this or that.
Well, in sense, when you do the predictions, you just say prediction, and I like to elaborate a little bit more, and then you guys say, shut the fuck up, don't talk.
Yeah.
But, I mean, about all these.
Just give it to us. Give it to us raw.
Just tell me.
Yeah, but Arnold Classic, there's 12 guys. And I think that's a good number, like 12. Not
15 is always good.
And making the first call out, and then what do we have? We had obvious top 3.
Okay,
right?
while we at it, we predict top six. I'm gonna write it down.
Yes, I don't predict.
Good way to start.
Hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Milos. Keep talking. Keep talking. I'm sorry.
Well, I do see. Okay, if I'm not gonna even my my talk is gonna give you prediction. I do believe that Samson is the man to beat because he's just next level.
Miss
He is
Olympia.
everything and anything that bodybuilding needs: size, shape, improved conditioning, balance, presentation, improved body parts. Already crazy body parts improving. Okay, super small waist, which is hard to see. So it's very hard to beat. When I said in frontal poses he can lose to Andrew, that tells you what? Oh, you just said he's the almost unbeatable. Yeah. But Andrew is also a specimen, just like that. He has a little bit wider structure and more detail. That in frontal poses, he could match him very well. On the side, I don't think Andrew can match. Samson's side chest is next level, and Samson's triceps is next level. I think Tyler Mannion dissected the Olympia and he gave Hadi side triceps over Samson. Ooh, I don't see how because Samson even changed the leg position. You know how when you put that Dorian and Hunter Labrada frontal leg back, you really have to have a hamstring. Otherwise, you look back. Well, Samson has a crazy hamstring, right? And he has that thickness, and then he managed the super small waist and flat stomach. So side poses a guarantee Samson's. Back poses, you even ask. I think that back is improving on Samson, with the speed of light. Before there was like, okay, not bad. Now it's like he was holding on his own against Derek almost. Derek still has a little bit edge in that back double biceps, but against Andrew. And Andrew's back is improving, but not enough, I don't think, to beat Samson. Abs and thigh shots when they turn around for sure. Andrews, even though Samson improved, I like what he's doing now. And then most muscular is Samson, crazy. Andrew, for some reason, doesn't look super impressive in the most muscular. 300 pounds wide chest like this, crazy arms. It doesn't translate into that pose, right? So let's put Derek there as for comparison. And I'm going to go backwards. Most muscular Derek cannot match Samson, not close. Ab shot, I still think it is going to the Samson. Side triceps, Samson. If you give a back double biceps pose to Derek, lat spread could go to Samson because you've seen at Olympia, he was just going all out and super small waist. And you said, Chris, he needed to do this, not that, right? And he's doing it, so you can see that. Uh, Front double, yes. We were impressed with the front double of Derek back in 2022, right? You said you want to work with Derek on the front double biceps. I don't know what you want to, try
I just
to.
want to see. I just want to see how it stands because sometimes they just standing straight up and down, and that's became like the norm. I just want to see what else he could do with his legs to
I
keep.
think what hurt him this time was that his legs just came down too
Excellent.
much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right now, his legs again look good.
It's off season is always.
You always say that.
Yeah, but I want to see. I want to see what's happening. I want to make a couple more trips out here also before the show and see. I want to see what's happening. I think it's going to be some improvements. I got to see him first, see it improve first, but that's what I want to see. Some improvement.
You saw him live. We didn't in Phoenix when he did that with Samson before the Olympia, and they were training back. He was training them, and then they were posing.
Hmm.
Derek's legs look crazy, and they look lean. So when you look lean and big, how can you lose that muscle?
I don't know.
I get it. I really thought like, whoa, dude, these are now some serious quads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that what makes you think. Even when we're in Pittsburgh, you were there too, right, Dennis?
Yep.
He had shredded quads then on that stage, and I don't know how you get leaner and then that goes away, or don't show it on the stage or whatever. But it's it's potentially going to be there again.
Okay, no,
But
I'll ask.
when you say that, what year are you basing that off? Because you said it's potentially going to be there again. You act like
Well, it's going to
he's
be
had
there
it before and he lost it.
like that fullness and that the striations and the
Well,
fullness all together on the
okay.
stage. After when you
Is there
compete.
1 year on stage where you think his legs were big enough for his upper body?
But it was closer to when it wasn't the competition itself.
No. But what I'm saying is,
I tell you, 2023 prejudging, initial walk on the
Oh yeah,
stage.
yeah,
his first Open
yeah,
Olympia.
yeah, exactly. When the jaw dropping situation happened,
Yeah.
because the guy was just
But
out of his.
but don't you think it's a great indication when you see somebody standing like he's standing, he's getting ready to hop, he's hopping on the bike? What does that tell you? Without even seeing the person, when somebody stands like this tells me that you're trying to.
Overcompensate
Yeah,
for
you want to show something that's not really quite there yet from the legs.
Yeah, that's a rodeo stance.
Yeah, yeah. So he knows, he knows what is. It's fucking. I can't even believe I'm saying this. His weakness is because when you look at him now, where he looks super lean, he looks like he's not far away from being show ready. He looks like his legs is fucking. Yeah, like almost overpowering. And then when he got, because I just looked at some pictures again from the Olympia, and I didn't pay that much attention to him because I felt like he wasn't in the mix.
Yeah,
But
I want to ask him some questions too about what exactly is being done. What did you do exactly? Like
so, but now I want to ask you,
top to
Chris,
bottom.
since you're there, tell me this: what is your plan? What are you? Because I know you got to have some kind of plan already. What you want to do with him? What is it that you want to do with him? For sure.
I want to connect him with his body from head to toe. I want him to not be guessing about what he needs to do. I want him to I want him to. I'm going to formulate the exercises. Put that on paper, have it in front of him. Just do this. Just do this. Work on some posing with him, and get him locked in physically and mentally.
So when we
From
say
head.
exercises, are you focusing on quads?
Yeah, quads.
So what
hamstrings.
do you suggest him to do? We can talk about it now because
Well, it's not really the exercise, it's the connection. Like I could say leg extension, leg press.
so. But how you put that on paper?
No, I have to physically be there with him.
I
I
know,
gotta let
but
him.
I know, but you just said you're going to put it on paper and put it in
Oh
front
yeah,
of
I'm gonna
him.
have a plan, a workout plan,
Oh, okay, got you. So,
and have that to where he could see it, and he don't have to guess what he's gonna do today.
do you think that? Do you think? And this is something that I feel because I remember when how people stop squatting closer to the show. Do you think he's a candidate where you shouldn't stop? You should squat till the end? Because this is what worked for me. I remember 1 year, Milos, you remember that 2001 Arnold, I squatted till the fucking week before the show.
Hey,
And I kept
I,
that leg size.
I tell you this. I mentioned it before. I had the 4 shows in a row. 93, I was in the East Coast. Saturday is a contest. Sunday, I do 10 sets of 10 squats. Repeat. Next Saturday, Sunday, again, 10 sets of squats. Every time.
But that's not with everybody. Some people, they just have their quads. It doesn't matter what they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
But
but he's
Dennis,
not.
did you catch what Chris said? He says leg extension and leg press. Those are the two things that I would not even worry about for Derek. Leg extensions,
Why?
isolate.
He hasn't been doing them correctly.
Yeah, but even if he does them correctly, I mean, leg extension is
Most
not
effectively. I'm not saying correctly. I'm not saying like you can't do a leg extension, but most effectively.
Yeah. But listen, leg press also, just by the nature of the movement, it's a whole body. It's not the
And the
quad.
chest.
Unless you put it on the ball of the foot and shit like this.
Of course.
I
This is my thing. This is my thing, brother.
yeah, but
It's
I
gonna be some
think that
shit. We doing legs today.
yeah, okay. I would
I
make
would
him burn
I would
like
have him squat all the way to the Arnold.
and hack squats in that pain zone and stay there and don't let him lock out and keep it slow and keep him, pushing the ground under him.
Gonna push on all cylinders and every aspect of the repetition.
Okay.
the plan is.
How about his chest?
Chest gonna be handled
Yeah,
because
but
he didn't have a real, listen, he didn't have a real connection in his chest.
I
He was
know,
just,
but Chris, you talk like you're gonna fix
I
all.
trained him in his chest.
You talk like you're gonna fix all his problems until Sunday, bro.
I'm gonna connect him better than he's ever been connected
Okay,
before.
okay.
okay. Beautiful. And listen, for education for other people that are listening. So, what are you going to do? How he's gonna connect? No, it's just a question. I had a
How?
reader the other day, and I was
Well, when you push, you're not. I mean, a lot of people push with whatever the weight's got to be the right weight in order for you to be able to utilize the muscle. Otherwise, if it's too heavy, it's all going to be in the muscle insertions all into the tendons. That's where all the pressure is going to be. I'm going to have the pressure right in the muscle, and when he's pushing, you're going to push up into the contraction. And then what you do there,
Make some videos. Because I think this is good for people to see. And try not to make a face like you pushing the weight. Chris,
why you bust my
please.
ball?
Because I get a kick out
You
of
know
it.
what? You got me thinking. Every time somebody posts me, they put their underwear in their ass, and I'm like, well, you ain't got no cuts yet. You just got this big,
Yeah.
got this big BBL. So I don't want to see your BBL.
Like, stop that shit. For real.
Every time I think about you, every time they say it.
okay. So, Chris, when you do the chest movements, doesn't matter if it's pressing or flying movement. Okay, where do you get more connection to your pecs? Where can you really squeeze the life out of it?
Mental, and I normally don't talk about all of the stuff that I do.
Yeah,
I know you do that, but I don't.
I do. I say, for me, it's not even a question. Any movement, pressing movement, there's no way you can really isolate the chest and stay there, right? Because everything.
Yeah, you can.
There's not really. I mean, you could more or less, but it's not even close.
Everything matters. Your line of pressure matters. The line of pressure matters for sure. Where you have the seat angle, the seat height matters.
Yeah,
and
but
also,
that's the angle of the load. Yeah,
of the pressure.
Still, if you're pushing, what are you going to say? Hey, delts, don't push it at all. I'm pushing with the chest. And your chest.
You're going to utilize the pecs. You're going to utilize the pecs.
You know what I used to feel the most? What I used to feel the most, other than, the obvious, incline bench or whatever bench. But any machine, any fly machine where I could use my arms instead of my hands.
Hmm?
You know what I'm saying? Do you remember that machine that had at Gold's? Where you just have these two rolling the round pads, where you can just literally put it in here and you just, that's the kind of stuff where you don't use this.
Oh, yeah, that's
where
good
you
too.
don't use this, where you just, even when you use a pec deck. I used to the old pec decks, you remember? Where you, instead of holding the grip, just use your elbows, and just focus on that. That's what I felt the best.
Dennis, this is what I told Sean Clarita about that exactly. Imagine you're handicapped and you have no arms.
You don't have no arms.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I heard you say that.
And do the flies, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. But Chris, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, somebody can do really presses and feel from the chest. Inhale all the air from the gym, expand the rib cage, and push from the chest. Yes.
Yeah.
But for somebody like him, that he needs that density that we haven't seen 2021, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yeah.
If you're already going there, you say you're going to make him connect. He's going to have to connect and create that strength.
Because check this out. When we were training in Arizona, his connection wasn't great. It wasn't the best, and it wasn't where it should be.
Imagine you start smoking with Chris on those things, and he comes to the Arnold and fucking surprises the hell out of everybody. I'm buying some Chris Cormier stocks right now.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna buy some stocks right now because that shit will go up.
And I hope to get.
It would be nice if you can fix that.
I hope to get out here another 2 times before the show.
You just have to be able to get in his head for him to understand what you're saying, so he can do it himself.
For sure.
Derek is damn good. I mean, we all know he's 21, 212 champ, 22 runner-up, 23 winner.
And was never really, and he only hit it really good that time when he won the Olympia. He hit it good, but faded a little bit. But he was never really his best when he did the 212. Never really his best at some of these shows, and he still got more that he can give, another 20% at least.
So if he managed how to control the abs, and it looks like he's getting it right, and then
Getting
he
better.
gets shit going on here with that squeezing thing, I would make him do the flies to the point that you squeeze for 3 seconds, like empty the battery, fail, don't finish. In sense of, okay, you need to squeeze so hard that you're gonna, basically you can't squeeze no more.
Damn right. There ain't no other way.
Yeah, that's it.
There ain't no other way. And we're gonna do the same with the abs.
Okay. The last video, if you watch, he did hit it, but he cut it off right there. I wonder if he improved or he kept it just like that. Yeah.
We're gonna work the abs like crazy, probably
listen-
tomorrow, but we're gonna blast his legs today for sure.
Good. Hey, can you make him puke and send the Instagram post?
But come
Come on, man, make him puke.
But I told him the first time it's going to be a lot of teaching. It's probably not going to be the most intensified workout, but I'm trying to get his mindset where I want it to be, and then I'll make another trip out of it. That's why I wish I had another week out here, but he has family. He has family stuff. It's the holidays.
Let's hope he is in his right mind and listens and not feels like I'm Mr. Olympia and I don't need to. I hope
he would have brought me out here if he wasn't willing to.
Yeah, but I hope he can. I hope he can really utilize you being there and just keep his ego somewhere. I'm not saying he is like that, but how some pros are that the more you tell them, the more they get annoyed of you talking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I do know.
Since we had Chris, give me your top 6 at the Arnold real quick, as of today. Milos, you get a couple of more minutes for you. I got Samson in first so far. That's it.
Okay, you want me to finish?
Yeah, finish it.
Just go.
Okay, and listen, and Derek can surprise us all and even win the show. But I think it's going to be Samson and then Andrew. I have a.
You think it's going to be third? You think Andrew's going to jump over him?
Don't let Chris, please don't.
Yeah, of course. Listen,
let him tell me it's top 6 because otherwise it's going to take 30 minutes.
Hierarchy and like, okay, I beat you before, so I should beat you again. I don't go with.
This is not Chris and Milos.
Andrew could have beat Derek at Olympia if I was a judge. I'm telling you, and that was not his best condition. If he improves the condition, he has a physique to beat him for sure.
All right, Samson, Andrew, Derek.
Derek third, fourth. Hold on a second. Okay, I have such a high hopes for Brandon Curry because he's been out for a while, and if he's really making that another attempt, I have a feeling he's going to bring it. I don't think he signed up, to be stage decoration and also competing. He signed up for, something. So, and I love his physique. I really hope he brings it. I wish you go and train legs with him. Brandon, if you're listening, come to Vegas. I'll train legs,
Okay, so Brandon in fourth?
Brandon, yeah, I see him.
I tell you, Brandon got a lot of heart, and he would push.
I forgot a little bit who else is competing.
Okay, Akeem, Bonac, Thomas Jr., Justin Rodriguez, James Hollingshead, John De La Rosa.
Yeah, and all those guys have a chance, but you are limiting us to the just top 6.
Sean Clarita.
Ooh. Ooh. Hold on a second now. Okay. Sean Clarita, I just saw him pose. He looked phenomenal. Holy shit. Okay, I'm going to go fourth, Brandon.
Let me see.
And now that you mentioned Sean Clarita, I see him fifth.
Okay, Sean.
Yeah.
So sixth?
And sixth, Thomas Jr. If he shows up like no, I'm gonna still go with Akeem.
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 Okay.
De La Rosa.
Well, I mean, they'll have a chance. I mean, I think that De La Rosa beat Kim last Arnold Classic, but again, it's my pick.
All right, Chris.
Well, the Mr. Olympia. Oh shit.
Yeah, don't go with the highest placing Olympians. Shit.
Just go with
Well,
what you think.
I just never thought that they were gonna let a Mr. Olympia come in to Arnold Classic, just like when I went against, other Mr. Olympias. I just don't think they roll that way.
All right.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
Samson in
As
first.
of right now, until I see the difference that
Go ahead.
Lunsford can make, I'm gonna go with Samson first. There's no way in hell Lunsford would be less than that. He's either first or second. First or second with parentheses. Uh, Andrew Jack. I got
So second is Derek?
second is Derek as of right now. This is fluid until I see something.
Uh-huh.
And then we got third Jack, fourth. Um, Bonac
Oh, shit, I forgot about it.
and Clarita and De La Rosa and Hollinshead.
Florida and De La Rosa.
Hollinshead.
Oh, Hollings. No, De La Rosa.
Yeah, I did. I said De La Rosa. After
Yeah, but that's
Clarita.
already 6.
Okay, stop there.
All right, De La Rosa. Okay, for me, I have mine written down already. Samson, Derek, Andrew, Brandon, Thomas, and William Bonac. That's this week, guys. We got plenty of time to make changes. And I think we will make changes. I can't wait to see what I'm hearing on. You said you're leaving Sunday?
No, before that, late Thursday, so almost just into the weekdays here.
Oh, okay. So Sunday, because Sunday, we're filming Sunday.
I just got here last night.
Oh, Sunday.
Yeah, we're filming Sunday. You know that, Chris. Chris, you know, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sunday.
Just making sure. Okay. All right, guys.
Put it on the group text.
I'll see you all on Sunday, and then we'll get some inside information. Hopefully, Chris is finally opening up and shit.
Yeah. Chris, send the chat.
Yeah.
The group.
Finally open it now.
Hide it. We're not going to share it.
All right, guys. That's it. I got to go. Y'all, peace out.
See you later.